Could be a win for either, it could still be a draw. They're underway on table 2 in the second match. Mark Allen against Daniel Womersley. Mitchell Mann with a 1-3-2 beat Chris Wakelin 3-0 in the first. Trump won't want another frame like the last one, I'm sure. But as I say, that ready missed after Lawler missed the black, that was really the start of it.
Yeah, Judd will be eager to make things happen and get on with it, but also sometimes it can be quite hard to play in that frame of mind. You know, when you're trying to force yourself to get on with it and play aggressively, sometimes you just got to let it happen and his natural game come out, and we all know what he can do, and when that happens.
Terrific pot. And this is the thing, you know, he's going for his shots, Lawler. He went for the red initially, he's potted that one. But when things start getting scrappy, as we saw in the last frame, he's a master at just closing everything down.
Leave the white up there.
Oh, it's a big shot and a great shot from Lawler. Really had to get that red, and he did. Bear in mind, Liam, that's Mark's first frame of the season, a 1-3-7. Not a bad way to start.
Yeah, he's obviously been putting the work in.
Yeah, Sean Murphy was saying the other day he's been up to Antrim to play Allen and Jordan Brown, and he said they were both playing brilliantly in practice.
Which he hasn't done.
Cheers, Rob, thank you.
like that's worked out.
No, decided to take the risk there rather than just play for a singular red. And unfortunately for him, the reds haven't resolved themselves into too well to continue the break, I don't think.
Disappointing for Lawler, but he'll be feeling good about things at the moment. He's seen Trump just make a few errors, and he himself has polished some good balls. Has a chance to get something out of this match, possibly all 3 points. Oh,
miss.
He's just feathered the
Red
white, has he?
26, Judd Trump 4.
Yeah, he's sort of,
Yeah,
where the white is, he's unable to get back to bulk here, so it's just a matter of just containing the issue. Unless Judd could make something happen and get back to bulk, but I don't really think it's possible. No, he's left Judd with a chance to get a white up in the bulk area.
It's a touching ball, Judd.
Yeah, and the good news for Trump, it's still an open table. You know, the blacks available, reds are open, so if you were to get in, you'd have a chance to put something substantial together.
I think the players are sort of...
I'm not sure he could have quite bent it around the brown like that. It did seem to drift.
Probably red into the black and cut off the yellow side of the table. That's a good... Rod's tried to do a similar thing there, but caught it a little thick. Maybe a shot to nothing here for Trump.
So Lawler having lost his first match, but it's unusual. Peter Lyons did it on the very first day actually, but of course he was requiring other results to go his way, which they did.
Six. 7.
It's a little bit unlucky. It's twice he's played into to split a few reds open, and both times this frame it's not happened for Rod. I think he played the right shot there. He could have done with slightly more to the right of pink, which would have
Judd Lawler 12.
the screw. A chance now for Judd to claw back at a 37-point deficit in this frame. Getting right back into this frame.
Yeah, Lawler's got away with a couple today, not this one. It's about concentration, this, I think, for Trump. Try and clear his mind and focus on what he's good at, which is break building. He's outwardly been patient in this match, even in that last frame, which was quite lengthy, and which indeed he lost.
Seven. Eight. 14.
This is the last of the sort of routine reds left. It'll be a little bit hard work after this red. He's gone to develop one, and he has. And he's played a cannon on the two reds, and then if failing that, he lands on the red near to the right middle. Unfortunately, the cue ball's gone glued to the bolt rail, so this is still.
And he's still 17 in front.
One.
Well, what a chance now for Trump.
Trail, which means everything's open play now, and Judd's gone strong favourite for this frame. 2-1 up, which means he couldn't have possibly have lost this match.
Eight.
An example of Judd's cue power there. Judd, one of them few players that plays left-handed and then uses the rest right-handed. I think is Barry Hawkins the same.
Yeah. I think it's like anything in snooker. If it works for you, then just stick with it. As you were saying about Rod's action, all sorts of different cue actions you see, but players have their own way, ultimately, of playing. Judd Trump has come to life here, though, hasn't he? And this
Cheers, Judd. Thank you. 20.
Key positional shot here in this clearance. Left-handed player, so that gives him a little more room for manoeuvre with the cue ball because he's your favoured side of the table.
29.
checking the scores. He needs the brown to lead by 19 with 18 on. Going to be right-handed. Lawler may feel he's missed a trick here.
I'd be pleased that blue went in. Prevents Rod coming back to the table and playing on for snookers.
Yeah, key visit that. not just in this match, but possibly
41.
in this group. Rod Lawler is staying in his seat. He had chances. He was looking on top in this match, but Judd Trump dug himself out of a serious hole, and of course now still has a chance to win the match. He leads 2-1.